Watched the seasons change their names, seen good intentions drift away. But every road I wandered through somehow still led me back to you. There were nights I nearly broke, carried more than words I spoke. Yet in the quiet, through the fear, your voice was always near. Time tried hard to pull us apart, but it never learned our hearts. It's always you, always here, in every breath, in every year. When the world gets hard to hear, it's always you, always here, through the doubt, through every tear. You don't fade, you don't disappear. It's always you, always here. We've said goodbye 1,000 ways to younger dreams and softer days. The mirror tells a truer tale of love that learned how not to fail. Every line upon your face feels like time handled with grace. You still look at me the same, like you remember who I am. When my strength is running thin, your faith pulls me back in. It's always you, always here, in the silence after fear. When tomorrow's unclear, it's always you, always here, in the scars and what remains, in the joy and all the pain. It's always you, always here. If one day my memory slips, I forget the shape of this, just take my hand and let me feel what my heart already knows is real. Even if the words all fall apart, you'll still be written in my heart. It's always you, always here, when the night feels cold and near. You're the truth I hold most dear. It's always you, always here, when the lights grow dim with years. You're my song, you're my frontier. It's always you, always here. Came and carried old goodbyes, suitcases full of alibis, afraid to hope, afraid to try, still haunted by another time. You kept your distance, so did I. something we'd outrun. But every silence pulled us close, till running felt like coming undone. We were careful with every word, like trust was something to be earned. These are hearts learning to stay after years of walking away, finding courage in the pause instead of fear, instead of flaws. When the night asks us to choose between the past and something true, these are hearts learning to stay. I see the cracks you try to hide, the way your voice still shakes inside. You've known the cost of loving wrong, of holding on too hard too long. I felt the weight of closing doors, swore I wouldn't feel this much again. But here we are, still standing close, letting the truth in slowly then. Every scar we couldn't erase is teaching us a softer way. These are hearts learning to stay, not chasing sparks that burn away. We're building something deep and wide, where patience lives and fear can't hide. When the past comes calling through all the things we used to do, these are hearts learning to stay. If tomorrow tests our ground, if old ghosts come back around, don't promise me the world tonight. Just promise you won't run from the fight. We don't need to be unbroken, just willing, just open. These are hearts learning to stay in the quiet, in the gray, choosing love that's not afraid of the work it takes to change. When the easy road feels safe and leaving feels the same, these are hearts learning to stay. We didn't fall like summer rain, it was more like morning light, creeping in through half-closed blinds, learning how to feel just right. Every step we took was small, every word had time to land. build our truth in open space, letting go of bigger plans. I was tired of running fast. You taught me how to last. This is love that never rushes, never begs, never demands. It just waits with open arms till I finally understand. In a world that's always pushing, trying hard to prove it's tough, I found peace in something simple, love that never rushes us. I've seen hearts burn out too soon, chasing fire they couldn't hold. I've worn promises like wounds from stories left half told. But you move like quiet truth, not afraid of growing slow. You don't pull me toward tomorrow, you let tomorrow come and go. In your eyes I finally see who I'm allowed to be. This is love that never rushes, never tries to win the race. It finds beauty in the pauses, in the lines upon your face. When the night is long and heavy and I'm not enough, you just stay and breathe beside me. Love that never rushes us. If time should test our patience or steal the shine from youth, I'll still choose these steady moments over something loud but untrue. We don't need a grand parade or sparks that fade too fast. I'll take this hand in mine that knows how to last. This is love that never rushes, still feels new with every year. Through the doubts and second chances, through the things we fear. When the world keeps on pushing, telling us we're late or lost, I'll stay right here beside you, in a love that never rushes us. I still remember that September night, streetlights trembling in your eyes. You laughed like the world was young again, like nothing ahead could ever bend. Your hand fit easy into mine, as if it had been waiting all this time. We talked about dreams we hadn't named, believed in forever without feeling afraid. Time was gentle, time was kind. When your heart was closed soft, some came with rain. We built a life out of borrowed days, left pieces of ourselves along the way. I watched you sleeping through the dawn, counting breaths till the dark was gone. Every wrinkle, every tear made me love you more each year. If I had one truth to keep, it's the vow our shadows still repeat. They say love is written in the stars, but I felt it in your name, in quiet rooms, in breaking hearts, in joy and loss and change. Even when the light feels scarred, your memory still guides my arms. Some loves never drift too far, love written in the stars. Now the house is filled with echoes of a voice I still can hear. I talk to you in silence, like you're standing right here. If heaven's just another shore, I know what I'm waiting for. They say love is written in the stars, and maybe now I understand. It's carved in all the who we are, no time could ever bend. If I'm walking through the dark, I'm never walking without your heart. Some loves never drift too far, love written in the stars. The house is quiet, the clock won't move. Another night talking to you. Your picture leans against the frame, like it's listening when I say your name. I've tried to fill these empty rooms with different days, with different tunes, but every road I try to take leads back to the love we made. Time can fade the sound of your voice, but not the way my soul still hears. My heart knows your name, even when the years pretend that love can change or quietly end. In every crowd, in every flame, when the world feels cold and strange, my heart knows your name. I remember how you used to smile, like you already knew the miles we'd have to walk to stay alive, through tired days and sleepless nights. weren't perfect, we weren't safe, but we were brave in our own way. You held my fears like fragile glass, taught me how to let love last. If I close my eyes and breathe, you're still right here with me. My heart knows your name in the quiet after rain, in every prayer I never say, in the ache that still remains. Though the mirror shows my age and the past feels rearranged, my heart knows your name. If love is more than time allows, then maybe this is proof somehow that souls don't ever say goodbye, they just learn a different sky. My heart knows your name like a song it can't forget. Through all the loss, through all the change, it's the truest thing I've kept. When the night calls out my pain and tomorrow feels the same, my heart knows your name. Quiet, the lights are low, like the night already knows. We don't need music loud or fast, just a moment we can make last. Your hand finds mine without a sound, like it's always known the way around. All the words we never say are resting in this way. Time lets go and I pull you near. The whole world fades, it's just us here. I'm slow dancing with your soul in the spaces between each beat, moving gentle, moving close, where your heart keeps time with me. No rush, no place to go, just the truth we already know. I'm slow dancing with your soul. We've carried storms inside our skin, felt the weight of almost giving in, but every scar we tried to hide only taught us how to survive. I see the years behind your eyes, every goodbye, every try, yet here you are still choosing me, like love was always meant to be. All the noise we lived before falls away when you touch my shoulder. I'm slow dancing with your soul, through the ache and through the grace. Every line upon your face feels like home, feels like faith. If the night grows deep and cold, I'll still never let you go. I'm slow dancing with your soul. If tomorrow steals our names and memory starts to fade, just hold me like you do right now. I remember everything somehow. Love doesn't live in speed or sound, it lives in staying around. I'm slow dancing with your soul, every second, every year. Even when the steps get old, your rhythm pulls me near. When the world feels hard to hold and the lights grow dim and low, I'm slow dancing with your soul, still slow. Morning moves in careful lines across your face, across the time. We've gathered here in quiet years, built from laughter, built from tears, coffee cooling on the side. While the world waits outside, I watch you breathe the way you do. Every day feels something new. All the noise we rose above fades away when I feel your touch. There's a soft light on our love, like it knows just where we've been. Not too bright, not giving up, just enough to let us in. When the night is rough and the road feels long and tough, there's a soft light on our love. We've worn the edges of our days, bent but never broke our faith, said hard words we didn't mean, learned forgiveness in between. Every wrinkle tells the truth, a promise says we carry through. The way you look at me right now makes every scar feel holy somehow. Time has tried to test us all, but we're still standing after every fall. There's a soft light on our love in the silence after storms, when the world is sharp If tomorrow forgets our names and the past begins to blur, I'll still find you in the dark by the shape of who you are. We don't need the stars above, we've got enough right here with us. There's a soft light on our love in your eyes and every touch. All the years we've added up have led me here, have led me home to us. When the world asks too much and the answers aren't enough, there's a soft light on our love.
Evening settles on the room like it knows what we've been through. Your coat still hanging by the door, says you're not leaving, at least not sure. We've danced around these words all day. Let silence say what we won't say. I see the doubt behind your eyes, the fear of one more goodbye. Time is heavy in our hands, like a truth we understand. Stay with me tonight, let the world wait outside. We don't have to fix our lives, we just have to survive. Hold me till the morning light, everything will be alright if love's still breathing inside. Stay with me tonight. We've said things we can't rewind, left some promises behind, but I still know the shape of you, the way your heart beats when you're scared to move. Every scar, every fight led us to this fragile night. I don't need forever now, just the truth you're feeling somehow. If we let this moment pass, we can't take it back. Stay with me tonight, when the past won't loosen its hold, when the future feels too cold, and the stories left untold. Stay with me tonight, let your head rest on my chest. We don't need our very best, just the love we have left. If tomorrow pulls you away, I won't beg you to stay, but before the dawn decides, let me be the place you hide. Even broken hearts can try one more time. Stay with me tonight, like we're still worth the fight, like the fire hasn't died. It's just learning how to light. If If this is our last good night, let it be soft, let it be kind. If there's one truth we can't deny, stay with me tonight.
Morning finds us halfway awake, sunlight resting on your face. You turn to me like you always do, like there's nowhere else to be but here with you. I've known loud loves, I've known fast promises that couldn't last, but this feels different, calm and true, like time itself slows down for you. Every worry I carry inside softens the moment you smile. Sweet as your smile that finds me when I'm worn and tired, makes this old heart feel worthwhile, like I've finally done something right. In a world that's been hard and wild, nothing feels as gentle or true, nothing's as sweet as your smile. We've had days that didn't go our way, words that hurt things we couldn't say, but even when the night got long, your quiet faith kept me strong. I see our years in the lines we wear, in the way you still reach for my hand. It's not the spark that fades too soon, it's the steady light I found in you. Every road I tried before led me right back to your door. Sweet as your smile in the middle of an ordinary day, turns every doubt I had to dust without a word to say. When the mirror shows the miles and time feels heavier too, nothing's as sweet as your smile pulling me through. If someday my memory slips and I forget the names of things, just look at me the way you do, I'll remember everything. Love doesn't need to shout or shine, sometimes it just knows when to stay. Sweet as your smile, still lighting up my darkest days. Every year adds something new, but it never fades. When the night feels long and wild and the world feels cruel, nothing's as sweet as your smile, still breaking through.
We've watched the years go quietly, black pages turning in our hands. Some dreams change their shape on us, some we learn to understand. There were nights we almost slipped on words we never meant to say, but every time we lost our way, something in us chose to stay. Time has taken what it can, but it left the best of who we are. This is the love we keep when the rest falls away. Not the fire that burns too fast, but the warmth that learns to stay. In the dark, in the deep, when the promises sleep, this is the love we keep. I see our story in your eyes, every line, every scar, proof we didn't walk away when things got hard. We traded perfect for what's real, learned the cost of holding on, found a strength we never knew in simply carrying on. All the years we didn't lose are standing right here, me and you. This is the love we keep through the silence and the sound, when the world keeps asking more and tries to wear us down. In the cracks, in the seams, in the spaces between, this is the love we keep. If one day my memory fades and I forget the long way home, just take my hand and let me feel I was never alone. Some things don't need a name, they just live in the soul. This is the love we keep when the night feels long, when the echoes of our past try to tell us we're wrong. In our hearts, in our sleep, in the vows we still mean, this is the love we keep. night comes in like a quiet vow, no questions left between us now. Your shadow falls across the floor like it's been here years before. We've learned the shape of holding on through fragile days and stubborn dawns. Every promise we outgrew still led me back to you. Time can bend, but it can't sever what we gave to each other. I'm wrapped in your forever, like a truth I've always known. Through every storm and weather, I was never on my own. If the world should fall apart, I'd still know where you are. I'm wrapped in your forever, with my heart. I've seen the cracks along the way, felt every word we couldn't say. But even when we almost broke, love was the breath we never lost. Your hands remember who I am when I forget or can't quite stand. All the roads I tried to roam just taught me how to come back home. Every doubt I ever felt fades when your arms are around me now. I'm wrapped in your forever, in the quiet and the loud, in the tears we held together, in the vows we said out loud. If the years start leaving scars, I'll still see us as we are. I'm wrapped in your forever, in your arms. If tomorrow steals our names and time erases all the frames, I'll still feel you next to me, like the truest memory. We don't need to chase the stars, we already are where we are. I'm wrapped in your forever, every second, every breath, even at the edge of never. I choose you over rest. When the night feels deep and long, I hear you in my song. I'm wrapped in your forever, windows open, late July, curtains breathing in the light. You're barefoot on the wooden floor, like you've been here forevermore. I hear the fan, the distant street, but everything goes quiet when you reach for my hand like it's always known. This is where we both belong. I've walked through colder days than most. Then you showed up and softened all of those. Your touch feels like summer, slow and easy on my skin, like the world's in no hurry, and I can finally breathe again. Every worry starts to fade when your hand's in mine this way. Your touch feels like summer, let it stay. We've had our share of changing skies, storms that live behind our eyes. But even when the nights ran long, you were my quiet, steady song. The years have left their marks on me, some regrets, some memories. But when you pull me close just right, I'm younger in this life. All the winters I survived led me to this moment in your arms. Your touch feels like summer after years of holding on, like the promise of tomorrow before I knew where I'd gone. Every scar I couldn't name learns to rest inside your grace. Your touch feels like summer every day. If time should cool the fire down, if our steps begin to slow, I'll still find the sun somehow, in the warmth I've always known. We don't need a perfect view, just this moment, me and you. Your touch feels like summer, even when the leaves turn brown, when the air gets thin and colder and the sun goes down. I'll remember how you feel, how you make this old heart heal. Your touch feels like summer